ago that we were sitting in your chair, and I want to note that I was much, much after Commissioner Fons. But I also remember sitting there and thinking, who are these board members up on the stage? And I certainly never even crossed my mind that I might be one. In fact, I was sitting there thinking, I really love the dance team, and I want to coach it. And so I kind of like social studies. I think I'll be a teacher. And so that's what I did for 10 years. And I also remember what seems like just a few years later getting a 15-year class reunion mailing, and we had to fill out, what have you been doing the last 15 years, your jobs, your families, your travels. And they asked us, what will you be doing in 5 years? And half in jest, I wrote dance studio, question mark, law school, question mark. And then I did that too. And so the advice I want to give you is, you can be lots of things when you grow up. And when you're sitting here with your whole life ahead of you and everybody's saying, what are you going to do in college, and what's your major, and what are you going to be, in your career, just make the best decision you can right now, and you can change your mind. And along the way, you'll just figure out what motivates you and what makes you happy. And Commissioner Fons also mentioned is, do what's right for you, not what your parents want you to do, not what people think you're capable of. Do what is fulfilling for your life. And for the next tonight, enjoy your party. The summer, enjoy hanging out with your friends, and take some road trips, but be sure to wear your seatbelt and don't drink and drive, and lock the doors. And call home every night. But enjoy this time. It really does go fast. I'd also like to address the parents. Because who be kidding, this isn't about their milestone, this is about ours, right? We delivered them to this rite of passage relatively unscathed, with some of the skills they need to live independently, the ability to make good decisions most of the time, and we have to trust that we've done some of that job for them. And if you're like me, you sat down and you looked through the school pictures from kindergarten, and you looked through their baby books and home videos as you're getting ready for the party. And I read in the baby book, I can't wait to put you in dance. I hope you'll like it. I could be one on that one. I also wrote, I want us to live on the north side so that you can be the 50th graduating class. Like me, the 25th, and my dad, the first in 1963. I know that there's lots of you who were my classmates in 1987, and we had lots of you standing who graduated in other years. My sister, Hannah's dad, lots and lots of you as parents. And I think that what that tells us is about North, the community. And this is really a good place to be. It's a good place for our kids to go to school. It always has. I think it always will. And when you're out there in college and you doubt whether you've got the skills to succeed in that class, come back and visit a teacher. If you're not sure if you can make it through a rough patch, take your high school best friend out to lunch, even if they're far away at a different college. And when you can't get a job, come back and live in our basements, but only for a little while. So I want to thank the entire North community that's here, and all of those who have come before, the 49 classes before you, and hope that you find this to be a safe and nurturing place to come back home, whether to visit or live. Congratulations, 2012.
Introduce to you Dr. Ron Hyman, Superintendent of the Eau Claire Area School District, who will oversee the presentation of diplomas and certify the class.